critique, in this student critique of if I roll my mailbox, Bob Greene, I have a good, but energetic writer here that really could have spent more time on the summary. It needs to be much more developed, and there's only one point of Greene's. Now, Greene makes a couple points, and then, I mean, more than just two, maybe 3 or 4 points that he uses to support an overarching message. There really is only one of those points that is focused on in the summary, and that's this idea that the boxes are disappearing. So this student basically repeats the data, the details of that Greene used to support his general point that the boxes are disappearing. So the way that the summary should have incorporated that is just simply to say Greene provides data to show that the post office is losing money and the boxes are disappearing, and then reference a couple of the paragraphs, but in a parenthetical citation. But don't re-provide the detail. You're writing the article again. So also there is no parenthetical citation that had to be there. You have to tell me what paragraph it's coming from in MLA style. So the summary needs work. The evaluation is longer than the summary, so there's a good ratio there. And there's a strong student voice coming through. There's no problem with that. But there is quickly you can see some inconsistencies in the position the student takes. I do not think the USPS will ever shut down, though. There is still plenty of people that don't use much technology, even though it's lost a lot of business. But I agree with Greene that before we know it, it can be gone. Well, either it can't shut down, or it can be gone. I mean, which one of the two? So, with these contradictory statements being both embraced, it allows me to make the assessment that the student is just a little confused here. Doesn't really follow a strong path of evaluation or assessment of what Greene was making. All right. Now, there's also a lot of personal response. It says, well, both ways are effective to me. I don't agree. You may as well leave them there. Oh, okay. Because the USPS will lose money anyway. That's not necessarily a cogent argument there, but I hope the U.S. does not close down. Many people will not like the change. I know it could handle it, but a lot of older people wouldn't. So there's again more of a personal revelation of how the student is responding to this on what I'm trying to say is this is much more of a let me respond to you how this would affect me personally, rather than an evaluation that says let me respond to the way Greene made his points, to the data he used, to the levels of certainty he ascribed to what he was saying, to his main push, his main goal of writing that. What was it? What do I think about that? So, and then here we get down to again some sort of I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It has pretty good facts, but not a lot of people's opinions on the matter. It's full of opinion. It doesn't have too. It had pretty good facts, but then it didn't have too many facts. So I don't know what exactly the student was trying to say with this. This would probably be a B minus or maybe a C plus.